Alright, everybody, welcome to another episode of Max and Howard Drink Beer. I am Max.
And I am Howard.
Are you sure? You don't want to be Rodney today?
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
Well, see, I feel like you want to be Rodney. If we're all going to get laid, I mean,
Hey.
that's a victory right there.
Oh, yeah, I get no respect at all.
So, Howard, I'm going to make you tell us what this beer is, because I can't pronounce it.
Buenaveza.
Buenaveza.
Yeah, it's not rocket science.
I'm not a rocket surgeon, so
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Yeah, well, you took German, not Spanish. See, I took the easy way out. I took
French.
Spanish. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Huh.
Parlez-vous français?
You're losing me. The French lady was like a hardcore hippie, but her daughter was kind of good looking. But I don't think I should probably say that on air.
But you did,
Yeah.
and it's there, so everybody knows now.
And yeah, I don't think she even knows who I am, so it doesn't matter. Anyway,
So what are we doing? We want to wish everybody a happy Tuesday.
oh my God, it's Tuesday today.
I mean, I don't know what day of the week it is, but I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday.
Oh man,
We're gonna say it's Tuesday, so if it's not Tuesday, happy Tuesday anyways.
Well, we're gonna play a 2 for Tuesday. We have Tom
Hopefully-
Petty coming up next. all right?
Hopefully it screws up your week because it's not Tuesday and we planned this poorly.
Yeah, I really hope it doesn't end up that way. Well, we'll see. It only ends in Y, so here we go.
So this is important. This beer has a bottle cap that has what looks like some type of demon because there's horns, and it says "True Independent Craft." Did you see it? You didn't even look at the bottle.
No, I didn't look at the cap.
You know they're at Stone Brewing on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. So
here's the thing. Like, I've had Stone.
So Stone Brewery, we are going to hit you up with some pictures
Yeah.
so that we can use you guys to promote us, because who the fuck actually listens to us?
Pictures of us naked, though. That's what we're gonna hit you up with.
I'm pretty sure I wear clothes in the shower.
No, you're never nude.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
funny.
There you go.
Did we
There's a
go
good one.
there?
We did. They did. The Netflix version was awful.
Yeah, all of them. I still can't get through. That's what, the last season?
4th and 5th season
So,
of Arrested Development.
wow, did we go on a left-hand turn here? But
Yeah, because we're drinking beer.
yeah. But I'll tell you this, when the first Netflix season came out, it was terrible. It was like a bad episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
But it was like elongated to like 2 days worth of a show.
What was that word?
Elongated?
Elongated.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how the word is,
I don't
but I
care
like
how
it.
it is. We're doing it this way, okay? That was more like LeBron than Kobe. He threw the
wind
bottle
took
cap.
it.
Yeah, and too much wind, not enough wind.
Oh, the refs were in my face. Did I do it right? How did I do?
What were
All
we
right.
talking about?
Elongated.
So, yeah, I am really lost now.
Arrested Development.
Yeah, no,
Season 4. Garbage.
It was crazy because I got rid of Netflix and I was a Hulu man or an Amazon Prime man for a little bit.
You have a song about that.
I went to wherever the show The League went, and
okay.
everything else kind of fell in line for me there, so that was cool. But I when I got Netflix, you and me have a shared Netflix account,
Yep.
kind of. With your parents, but they don't watch it, so I do.
Right. Right. Howard is definitely, his new name is Mike.
You got that right.
Yeah.
That's a compliment to me.
You're moving up in the world.
But they did a remix, so they made it actually like a normal show. And watching the fourth season, that was the fourth season.
I think so.
Was actually more enjoyable than the way they did it at first.
Well, the 4th season, I think, kicked off with a recap of the end of the previous season.
Yeah.
Of how everybody recollected it. So it was like, oh, hey, we're going to do the same episode 7 times.
It was something like 7 times, yeah.
And
absolutely.
you're like, okay, it was all right the first time, the second time, yeah, and by the third time, you're like, I'm just trying to finish this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to check this off on my Netflix bingo.
Yeah. And then it ended up being 25 episodes long, that fourth season.
It wasn't terrible, but I feel like they tried to bring something back that was all right.
Do you know what they did? They tried to keep the story going, and everybody's like older, and they just go, who cares?
Yeah.
Everybody's older. Fuck it.
Yeah, they glossed over that part.
And season 5 was even worse.
Yeah.
They did all of that, and everybody was visibly older. Will Arnett looks like 65, and I just saw him come back, and I was done. Over it. Don't need to watch this anymore. I'll go watch Tiger King.
I feel like you didn't actually watch Tiger
You're right.
King.
I did not watch
I
Tiger
also
King.
did not. I get the references, though. I have read enough memes to basically understand the entirety of that. So if you've watched that, thank you for filling me in on everything that I didn't have to waste my time.
That's like Game of Thrones for me. Like, I don't know anything about it, but I know all of the nude scenes.
Oh, man. I would say I doubt that, but we all know that's not a lie.
I know where to go. All right. So, yeah, that's that.
Yeah,
and,
you go to the internet, because the internet has it all.
Yeah.
If it's not on the internet, it's not real.
That's right.
So everything you read on the internet is true. Right, Mom? Right.
Which mom?
My mom.
Oh, okay.
She'll appreciate that.
Okay.
She knows. There's been a long-running joke of like 3 months of, well, you can't believe everything you read on the internet, Susan.
Because she's Susan?
She is.
Okay.
That is her name. That is her full name.
Yeah. Susan. Got it.
Did you write that down? You wrote that down?
Yes, I did write that down.
Okay. So anybody who remembers her, I know, Eric, you remember my mom from back in the day. She hasn't changed. She is still the fun-loving, crazy cake-making lady.
Yeah, that sums it up nicely.
Well, did you eat? Well, you're hungry. Well, did you eat, though? You should eat.
That's a good segue. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about food before this, because Max and I, we're starting to get a little bit hungry.
Right, because we've only been drinking all day.
No, I definitely
we're trying to set
early.
the record to try to drink all day. And
it's funny, because we started on Friday, and here we are on Tuesday.
Yeah, right? And you know what they say, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Hashtag. Yes, sir.
Hashtag forest.
Hashtag blessed.
Hands to heavens.
Yes.
Hashtag give me a fucking beer.
Ooh, we're going to use that now.
Right?
That's going to be our new thing. All right, perfect.
So, we here are drinking the Salt and Lime Lager.
Didn't we talk about that already?
We didn't. We glossed over it.
Like, in a big way,
We talked about it, and then we just, we're, here we are. But we were drinking this, which means, for dinner we're probably going to get tacos, but we don't have money, so we'll probably end up at Taco Bell.
Yeah, and we'll probably, rob the Taco Bell, so get ready for that, Taco Bell.
It's true. So, everybody, in case you didn't know, the world is starting to require you to wear masks, which means you can rob everything. Al Capone is rolling over in his grave about how easy it is to rob a bank now.
That's really funny because, I think the two worst offenders in the world of all time are sitting in this studio right now for wearing masks.
Oh, yeah. I actually put mine on for work. I'm required inside.
Good for you.
Inside the mall, I'm required to wear a mask.
Good for you.
So, in case you're wondering, I work outside all day.
I don't wear a mask at all, and then I just laugh at everybody that shames me for not wearing a mask. So, yeah, there's that.
And then you ask them what's going on with your life?
I don't care about their life.
Do you call them Karen?
I don't even call them late for dinner.
Wow. And if anybody knows, that is the biggest insult.
That's right.
Because why would you call me late for dinner?
That's right. And you want to know why I don't wear a mask?
Because it makes you feel handicapped?
Yes. Thank you.
That's right.
Exactly it.
I'm glad I'm glad I know you well enough to know that.
Yep.
I know you so well, I might know you, Max, well.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
You see what I did there?
That was impressive.
It was a terrible pun about my name.
Look at that. I'm blown away just thinking about it. So, we're talking food now. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. So we got to figure out what we're going to eat for dinner because, we've been drinking all day, which means at some point we got to eat or we're going to die.
Are you thinking sushi? That sounds pretty good.
I'm never thinking. I cannot do sushi. So the pure texture of it. It has nothing.
What? That's the thing.
It has nothing to do with the flavor, but a lot of Asian foods that are wrapped in the whatever the fuck that weird thing is.
It's called seaweed. You can just call it seaweed. They
no.
call it nori or whatever.
Yeah,
seaweed.
I can't tolerate the texture
Of the seaweed?
Yeah.
Huh.
The flavor is not the problem. I gag on the texture.
Of the seaweed.
As Asian food goes, I don't like the spiced ginger.
Yeah, see, but you don't have to have everything spiced with ginger.
Right. So if you make anything
especially in Japan.
without it, I really like it. I mean, come on, who doesn't like deep fried foods? But
they do make deep fried sushi rolls, and they're fucking dynamite.
But that texture, man. Sam has a friend. His name is Koo.
Cool. Oh, yeah, cool. I met Cool.
Koo made some... I don't even know what they were called. I don't remember. Because I'm a terrible person.
But he's Korean, though, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's different
he made
than sushi.
some, rolls of spirit whatever.
Spirit whatever.
And the flavor inside it was great, but they were these wrapped things that you had to get through this permeable membrane of outsideness that held
like a brain.
And I couldn't tolerate it. It was the texture. I was gagging on it. And then Sam, being the wonderful supporting wife that she is, she makes fun of me.
Good. Somebody ought to.
Because, you have to.
Yeah.
But I try them all. Any foods I don't like, I constantly try to try them. To just prove, nope, I'm not an adult yet. I still don't like it. Avocados is one of those other things I
also
cannot do.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's because that's a similar thing for me. It's so mushy.
Is it moist?
No.
Emily.
What,
Emily.
It moist?
Is it moist?
It is moister than most things. It's really got a moistness to it. It's super
moist.
Moist, yeah. Moist.
But
moist.
That's the real thing. I can't do sushi. I've tried. I can't do it well.
I'm thinking about it, and if you're saying the seaweed is what gets you, I mean, I guess it's kind of chewy, but if it's chewy, it's probably not great.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess that's kind of the game that you play. There's something about, if raw fish wrapped in fermented rice and moldy seaweed that honestly, turns me on.
I bet you if you took that and you deep fried it,
it is good.
I'd follow the tradition of Wisconsinites.
It is
and
good.
Be like, deep fried food, yeah, I eat that.
Oh my god, it is good. They do. I go to Antioch because Asian Harbor. That's kind of a
Anoka? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I never tell you that story?
No.
Oh, man. We're going to detour real quick. So, back in the day of the Mean Street Hooligans, I was playing in a band.
What a day.
I was playing in a band with another Max, who was our drummer. I was playing bass. Our good buddy Colin, who's got his own podcast that we'll get to later, or maybe we won't. We'll gloss over it. He was our guitar player, and our singer was my current drummer's younger brother, Brad. Fucking Brad, as we referred to him as.
There you go.
So, we were playing in a show at a bar that his mom was friends with in Antioch. But Brad, being the guy that he goes, yeah, we're playing in Anoka. Well, Anoka is way the fuck up north.
Uh-huh.
So we're thinking dude, how the fuck did you book a show 5 hours north of where we are? Turned out it was Antioch. He just didn't know it. And my mom even goes, yeah, we're playing in Anoka. My mom goes, do you mean Antioch?
Whoa!
And he goes, yeah. And so, Antioch was 20 minutes from where we lived.
Wow. Where'd you play?
Versus, the place was called Gasoline Alley.
Gasoline Alley. I mean, that's a good Rod Stewart album.
It was off the beaten path.
Yeah.
It was really hard to find by road, but if you had a boat, it was super simple to get to.
Okay.
So it was on.
Oh, if you had a boat.
If you had a boat, you're right, on the Antioch Lake. You know, so that was it. But we played there. We played some other places around that area, and I bet you if I gathered Brock and we walked into an open jam somewhere down there,
that'd be fun.
People would freak the fuck out because we were the kids.
All right, you talked me into it. Open jam in Antioch, I'm in. Anywhere you want to go, I'm in. You know, it's close enough to home for me. You know, and then we probably get some pretty good poon around there. You know I'm saying?
I'd have to find Brock first. Has anybody seen him? Should we get a milk carton out?
Brock, can you hear? Oh wait,
Brock,
Brock,
do you hear us? I don't think he actually listens to us. I'm sure he doesn't. Brock, if you listen to us, send us a message so that we know that you're not a fucking asshole.
Whoa!
Wow, did I say that out loud? I did. I did.
That's
so to segue back briefly. Our buddy Colin and his wife Jara do a podcast.
They do?
It's been a while. They do all sorts of stuff.
They do a lot of stuff.
Jara was recently dressed as a fairy. I don't know if you saw that.
Never mind. Anyway,
she has green hair.
Fairies have green hair.
Fairies wear boots, so why not have green hair?
You gotta believe me.
But they have their own podcast about things that their kids have made them watch. So if you're interested in that, it is very entertaining. They talk children's shows from the views of adults. So we like to give a shout out to them because we do too many podcasts in a week. And Howard has gone full Black Sabbath here. Seriously, if you haven't listened to Sabbath, Fairies Wear Boots. It's a great song.
That was a Howard Senior favorite, no doubt about that.
But I believe that was one of our early conversations, which made us friends, because Sabbath is Black Sabbath. If you don't listen to metal, you don't listen to Sabbath. The
godfathers of metal. There's no doubt about that. Tony Naomi, we've talked about it. He's an underrated guitar player. Yeah, a fellow amputee, if you will.
He plays it left hand, and he played it too far. Your boy, David Bowie, right? Yeah.
That was good. Well played.
See how we jumped through it. But seriously, guys.
You know what? I've been listening to, it's my pre-work anthem. I've been listening to Never Say Die. You know, that's been my pre-work anthem.
That's a good one.
That was when they were starting to experiment, and that's when the whole thing, they kind of did the Beatles thing, and they all broke up, and it was sad.
I've been listening to modern metal. So, Bad Wolves and whoever did Popular Monster, and it's like it's weird to see.
I listen to like the Good Wolves, and I listen to the Unpopular Monsters. I'm a hipster. Okay?
So it's weird to see where music has evolved to, because
what does it sound like?
Like modern music. The kick drum is overdone, and every drum sounds triggered, and
so it sounds like country.
They kind of talk rap.
Oh, talk rap, modern metal.
Right.
So country.
And every now and then they But it's weird because my music kind of stopped in like 1986, and I lived that music for most of my life. And the last like 2-3 months, I've been kind of like, let's listen to something new. I'm playing in a blues band, so why not listen to octane metal?
Yeah, you're definitely a better man than me, because I live in like a whole era, and we've kind of talked about that. Like, I don't really stray too far from the era unless it's like a cool cover. Like, I like Metallica, but when they cover like the
Joe
cool
Walsh
songs.
is playing with Metallica now.
Wait, what?
No, it's not a thing. I wish it was, but
you got me excited.
Why would Joe Walsh play with Metallica? He's Joe fucking Walsh.
Then that's why he would play with Metallica, because he's Joe fucking Walsh. So that would have been cool. I mean, but like I said, like I like to listen to all their covers. Like Garage Inc. was a really good, they're a good cover band.
No, that was great. I personally have my issues with Five Finger.
We were talking about that today,
because they do all their covers, and it's like Ivan Moody is just
Moody.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Moody.
That's the singer. He's a weird dude. I mean, he's not. They're not trapped right now, but
They aren't?
you listen to their actual songs, which very rarely make it to the radio. Their music is not actually that bad, but they have ruined. Pick a cover. I think every cover song they've done. They did Bad Company by Bad Company off the album Bad Company.
Oh, yeah.
And they fucking ruined it. He says,
They did a couple, didn't they?
with a shotgun in my hand. And it's like, dude, fuck you, it was a 6-gun.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you change Bad Company?
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. Right. So, I mean, that's...
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, too. Like, yeah, as it's affectionately referred to around the shop as Five-Finger Butt Punch. But, how many other bands can you think of? They're pretty much glorified cover bands. I mean, dude, I don't know if Joe Cocker had an original song ever. I thought it was like Feeling All Right was original. No, it's not.
Right.
But he made it his own. That's cool. Look at George Thorogood.
Yeah, we were talking about George today.
I'd say almost 95% of his stuff is not original.
Well, but at the same time, I argue George Thorogood, he played blues.
Oh, absolutely.
Blues music is all about paying homage and tribute to the guy before you.
You want to get famous, take a blues song and make it rock.
Well, but seriously, like, and that's my issue. We go back to Five Finger. They did Blue on Black by Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
Okay.
Who is a hell of a guitar player. I swear Brock based his life off of him because they look like they could be brothers.
They probably are related somehow.
But
even if it's Eskimo brothers.
But we'll talk about that in a different episode. But just they did the song and it's like, this isn't good, guys. Like, write your own fucking music. Be yourself. Who are you guys? Oh, we are a glorified cover band. You're making money off of somebody else's music. Are you paying them? That's the big thing. I don't like playing cover music because by the basic rules of it, you're supposed to pay money to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
The big one is Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
They
don't need any more money.
They made it so cheap for bands to cover that every band wants to cover it because I think it's for like $50. You could record it and say, "Hey, here's our cover," and all you have to pay them is $50. Well, you're promoting their band. That's why they did it. It's a great business move.
It's just that one song.
Yeah, I think Sweet Child of Mine is super cheap.
Because they record a lot of different, like, Guns N' Roses. Like, if you hear Steven Seagal's do November Rain, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, I actually, we've talked about this before, I like every cover version of any Guns N' Roses
Absolutely.
song. I hate Axl's voice. I hate the tone of Slash's guitar. If you would play the cover poorly, I'd think you're better than the band.
I hate Izzy Stradlin's haircut. I don't like Duff McKagan's cover of Elected by Alice Cooper.
That just sounds awful, cover of Alice Cooper songs. You can't do Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper does Alice Cooper.
I'll have to send you a couple that might change your mind. There's a couple of pretty good ones.
No, don't talk to me about that fucking stylophone shit you've been rocking recently.
No, that's different. No, they should do an Alice Cooper version, though. That would rock.
Could you hear Welcome to My Nightmare?
Oh, man. That's another... And that's one I'm going to send you, because Dio did a cover of Welcome to My Nightmare. Now you're thinking.
But it's Dio.
Yeah.
You have to be a great, and that's the problem I have with Guns N' Roses. We talk about it all the time. I don't like Axl's voice. I don't like Slash's guitar tone. So no matter what they play, I think it's garbage. Velvet Revolver. I enjoyed most of their stuff, which was Slash.
Oh, I thought that was Lou Reed.
He changed his guitar tone.
Oh, that's Velvet Underground. Never
Right.
mind. Yeah. Anyway.
But it's the same thing. It was perfectly fine. Fucking Slither.
Yeah. Weren't they the same band?
I don't know.
Oh,
Were you in the band with him?
yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. One of us was at
I was
least.
on the trombone.
Wah,
Wah, wah, wah.
yeah, well, on that note, before we get too out of control,
It's too late.
let's finish up on this beer because they're going down quick today. So
They really are. It's enjoyable.
Stone made this beer. What do you think of them?
I'll tell you this. What I think. I enjoy this better than your typical lager. It's got a little bit of flavor, but I don't taste a lot of lime. I don't taste a heavy amount of salt. And that kind of takes away from my pointage there. But it is a good beer. It is refreshing. It is tasty. And so is it just because it's brewed with lime and salt and it's not straight up lime and salt?
Well, so the big thing with it is this is my beer. So how you ignore flavors of stouts. I taste all the flavors of lagers because, lagers, there's not much to them. I taste the salt. I taste the hint of lime. It is comparable, in my opinion, to when you add a lime to a Corona.
That's what you're tasting?
I taste the lime. I really enjoy it.
I'm really not getting that. So that's interesting.
I would love to drink this again.
Maybe it's me.
Honestly.
I figured you would like this. That's why I got
this. The problem I have is it's from San Diego, which stands for whale's vagina, which I know you don't know because you don't like Will Ferrell.
I hate Will Ferrell.
But
now
I take this beer. I put it at like a 4.
Okay.
I would definitely, if it was sitting there and you saw it today, I walked down the line of the taps of stuff we haven't had, then I went for it. I would probably stop at this one and I would drink it again.
I would like to try this as tap, but like I said, I'm not getting too much of a lime. I'm not getting too much of a salt, and maybe it's just me. And then again, Max, I'll tell you this. I didn't tell you this. I kind of kept this a secret. This was sitting in my fridge. That one wasn't.
Okay.
That one wasn't. That was a fresh, warm one. We put it in the fridge. We had it cooled.
Yeah.
This one came out of the fridge, sat around in a lukewarm apartment, and went back into the fridge.
Right,
so
you don't believe in air conditioning.
I have to. I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
So, and maybe that's part of it. Well, maybe that's part of it. But, I got this because I figured you would kind of dig this. Because we always drink beers that Howard likes.
Well, right, because when Howard goes shopping for beers, Howard buys what Howard likes.
Yeah, so I kind of tried to think of other people today.
I appreciate it, man. I enjoyed it.
Good. I mean, it is a good beer. I like the taste of it. I'd put it at a 3.
Okay.
Because it's not, like I said, I don't get the hint of lime. I don't get the hint of salt. But it is tasty enough that I would like to try it on draft.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Well, Howard, on that note, unfortunately for everybody, my beer is getting low.
So mine.
So that means it is about that time for us to thank all of you for tolerating us, dealing with us, dare I say, commenting to us about listening to us. We're sorry for you.
All of the above.
But we appreciate it, every aspect of it. So on behalf of Howard and myself, this has been Max and Howard Drink Beer. I am Max.
And I am Howard.
Cheers.